Thank you for joining us for this very special presentation of Building the Future, a yearly program dedicated to supporting the WHAS Crusade for Children Endowment. The endowment plays a vital role of ensuring that the Crusade's mission continues for generations to come, making life better for children throughout our communities, children like me.
Children just like us.
Now to Churchill Park School with our hosts, Brooke, Hasch, and Terry Miners.
What a wonderful welcome from everyone here at Churchill Park School. Such an amazing day and so happy to be here. Hello everyone, I'm Brooke Hasch.
And I'm Terry Miners. This is really awesome to get that kind of energy in this room here. This is very exciting. Welcome to our yearly Building the Future program. It supports the WHAS Crusade for Children Endowment.
You know, Churchill Park School is part of the JCPS system, which is one of 234 Crusade grant recipients this year. The WHAS Crusade for Children's Endowment makes sure that 100% of your donations go right back into your communities to help so many of the wonderful children like you see behind us.
And speaking of those donations, that's how everyone out here watching or listening can help support the endowment at any time throughout the year. It's easy. It only takes a few minutes to give, and you use one of the ways you see at the bottom of your screen. You can always go to our website. It's WHAScrusade.org. You can leave a message. You can call Brooke at her desk in the newsroom.
I'll be there.
502-582-7706. Just leave a message. You can also donate using Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and the QR code at the bottom of your screen. During this program, we're going to show you the best ways you can help the WHAS Crusade for Children. You're building the future of the endowment. This includes a new service where you can create your own will for free and leave a lasting legacy for future generations.
A chicken was pecking some stones.
You'll get an in-depth look at how your donations are helping children every day right here at Churchill Park School. And you don't want to miss the inspiring story about a Borden, Indiana cafe that's serving up some awesome life lessons.
You're looking at a wonderful example of Crusade dollars at work here at Churchill Park School. For 31 years, the WHAS Crusade for Children has supported Jefferson County Public Schools with nearly $12 million in grants to help children with identified needs. Support of the endowment is key to ensuring that the Crusade thrives every year to keep the support like this going. The endowment covers other costs so that 100% of your telethon donations go directly to helping these children. Joining us now are Brian Franklin and Cindy Simpson, who are with the assistive technologies here at the school. Cindy, let's just talk for a minute about the needed use of the technologies at Churchill Park School.
So we use switches with switch interfaces to help our students with significant motor impairments access the interactive panel in the classroom so that during instruction they can actively participate. We use communication devices with students who are minimally speaking or non-speaking so that they can greet their peers, make choices, answer questions, and make their wants and needs known throughout the school day. We also use mounts to attach the switches and communication devices to wheelchairs so that those items are accessible to the students as they transition to different classrooms throughout the day.
I love it. You can see it right behind us in action, Terry.
And Brian, how important are these grants from the WHAS Crusade for Children in purchasing these technologies?
Oh yeah, so fundamentally important. It's crucial to our role and our mission in our AT Center. It allows us to use those inclusive technologies out of our AT Center for all the students here, and the rock stars that are the staff and students.
Of course.
Like they give you your why of like why we come to our job every day and do what we do. The Crusade funds reach far beyond these walls. Cindy's our other role is to go visit all the 160 schools, and we provide other AT equipment, AAC devices, Braille equipment, magnification devices, adaptive tools for reading and writing. So without those tools and without the Crusade, and we love the people who give to the Crusade, some parts of our aspects of our positions, we don't know how we would accomplish some of the goals we have.
Well, it's a beautiful sight just to see this, see the joy this brings too, and the access for people. Thanks,
yes.
Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you.
Appreciate both of you. Your work every day is inspiring, to say the least. These items were made possible by generous donations to the Crusade. And while we're talking about technologies, especially our phones, we all have one of those stuck to us at every moment, giving is easier than ever. Here's the Crusade's Director of Philanthropy, Heather Benson, with a look at the many ways you can donate with your smart devices.
Donating to the WHAS Crusade for Children is easier than ever. Donate online by visiting WHAScrusade.org. We accept all major credit cards in addition to Venmo, PayPal, Google Pay, Cash App, and Apple Pay. You can also pay by e-check, and your donation will come directly from your checking account. You can even credit your favorite fire department. Donate directly to the Crusade through popular money sharing apps, such as Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Finally, as you do your food shopping, don't forget to designate the Crusade as your charity of choice with Kroger Community Rewards. A percentage of your purchases will be donated back to the kids. To date, the Crusade has received nearly $24,000 from shoppers just like you from their Kroger purchases.
We're really enjoying our visit to Churchill Park School, and you get to see how your Crusade dollars go to work with adaptive equipment, great teachers, an excellent learning environment just to help in very nice ways for folks here at Churchill Park School. We're excited to be here today.
And we want to, of course, bring in WHAS Crusade for Children's President and CEO Don Lee. Let's talk about the endowment and how crucial it is to making this all happen.
Absolutely. So it covers our expenses, any expenses we have for overhead like salaries or what it takes to keep the office open, other things that may come up. That's the piece that allows us to ensure that 100% of every donation, every dollar in a fire boot, every penny from a lemonade stand goes right into the tote board and back to helping kids like the children you're seeing here today.
I love it. When you talk about, it covers all the expenses at this point, Terry, so you can see what's going on behind us. It's kind of magical to know that 100% goes back.
Every time. And Dawn, tell me, what are some of the best ways to donate, whether you're here with us now or to leave a lasting legacy gift?
There are so many ways to give. You can give through appreciated stocks if you're looking for a way to save on some taxes. You can give through your IRA, your qualified minimum distribution, perhaps a life insurance policy, or people leave things through their will or a bequeath. And in doing that, we're going to tell you more about Free Will here shortly because we can help you do that at no cost.
You know what? I'm going to take that baton from you. We appreciate it. Those legacy gifts are vital, of course, to keeping the Crusade for Children moving forward. That's why the Crusade has teamed up with Free Will. I love this concept. Free Will is a website where you can create a will for free and leave a lasting impact for organizations like the WHAS Crusade for Children. Here's a quick video to explain.
Most Americans know having a will is important, yet less than a third of people have one. This means a majority of people are leaving their families to navigate life after you die without clear instructions. Last year, a survey by Caring.com found only 32% of adults have a will, a 6% decrease from the year before. This decline is partly due to more people citing a lack of assets, but we know for one local nonprofit, no gift is too small when it comes to your will or estate plans. That's why the WHAS Crusade for Children is partnering with Free Will. And it says it right in the name, a place for you to create a will for free and leave a lasting impact for family members and local organizations.
It creates a plan that protects your assets and your loved ones, but also ensures your legacy that you want to leave behind. What do you want your legacy to look like? If you're an avid supporter of the Crusade, maybe that's what you want your legacy to look like. So Free Will just provides you a one-stop shop to accomplish all of those things.
Now, the WHAS Crusade for Children has been around for 72 years and gives 100% of its tote board total back into the community every year. It's solely because of the endowment fund, which covers the overhead cost. That fund continues thanks to people who name the Crusade in their wills and estate planning.
It's very flexible. So you can name a general amount that you would like to leave behind for the crusade. You can name a life insurance policy. You can say, you know, whatever the sale of my house is at the end of the day goes to the crusade. There are so many different options, and a lot of times people might think, well, I'm not wealthy. I can't name a charitable organization in my state, but you can, because no gift is too small.
And Free Will, by the way, is 100% free to you, whether or not you plan to add the crusade as a beneficiary. Most people finish in 20 minutes or less to sign up.
Isn't this a great concept? If you'd like to learn more about Free Will, you can call our office, 502-582-7706, or go to our page on the website, freewill.com/crusadechildren. We're really enjoying our visit here to Churchill Park School. With me now are Casey Roof and Brandy Burbrink with audiology services at Churchill Park School. So Casey, tell me what part audiology plays in helping with the students.
Sure. Audiology plays a role here at Churchill Park as well as across our great district. So we provide educational access to children with any sort of hearing need across the school and across our district. So my job looks different every single day. A lot of times it's troubleshooting equipment because we want to make sure that these children that have hearing-related needs and wear hearing devices can get back on air, because we really want to make sure that they've got meaningful participation in the classroom. They can hear their peers, their classroom teacher, their buddies, and that's our job to ensure that they've got access to instruction.
It's a miracle. You two are angels every day, right?
We try.
Got the halo around them.
We try. And our job, like I said, a lot of it is troubleshooting, making sure these devices are back on air. But one thing we're both very passionate about is being an advocate for these children's needs. So our job is also getting into the classrooms, finding out how these children can be best accommodated. And for some children, that's hearing devices. For some people, that's specialized hearing equipment. And so I may participate in a meeting to advocate for that, but like I said, looks different every day.
And we want to get to Brandy to talk about how important the Crusade grant money is toward the audiology department.
Yeah. The Crusade has been such a blessing for our deaf and hard of hearing students. We have been able to purchase technology that has greatly improved our students' listening and learning potential in the classroom. For example, our kiddos are now able to utilize remote microphones that the teacher wears that streams their voice directly to the students' hearing devices. So that improves speech clarity, and it also reduces listening fatigue, which is something that our students tend to experience on a daily basis in the classrooms. We've also been able to purchase some new hearing device testing, so we're able to identify hearing impaired students in a more timely and efficient manner. So we're so grateful for the Crusade.
We love it, and we love everything that's happening here. Thank you, Brandy. And this is why it's so important that the Crusade for Children receives those legacy gifts every year. And we are so grateful for the donors that remember and further the Crusade's mission. Now we honor this year's donors in memoriam.
Dorothy E. Blue. From Louisville, Kentucky, Dorothy had a heart for children who were hospitalized and other charitable causes. To continue this legacy, Dorothy divided the residuary of her estate among her 5 favorite charities, including the WHAS Crusade for Children. We thank Dorothy for her donation of $9,396.91.
Julie M. Carrico. Julie worked in the Shively branch of the Louisville Public Library and was a member of the St. Helens Catholic Church. She loved reading, walking, and hanging out with her dog, Smokey. Julie generously chose to leave a specific bequest of $2,500 to the WHAS Crusade for Children.
Sharon L. Eckhart. A native of New Albany, Sharon was a member of Edwardsville United Methodist Church and an avid dog lover. With no children of her own, she chose to leave a portion of her estate to help children in need. And we truly appreciate her wonderful gift of $153,970.58.
Edward N. Gann. Edward was a well-known figure in Hillview and beloved in his community. Also known as Mr. Ed or the Captain, he was a Korean War veteran and worked 35 years for GE and another 24 years during retirement for Big Lots. The Captain chose to leave his estate totaling $51,872.15 to a very grateful WHAS Crusade for Children.
Clarence E. Howes. From Lanesville, Indiana, Clarence was a lifelong farmer, retired maintenance worker for Brown Foreman, member of St. John's Lutheran Church, and a Korean War Army veteran. He chose to leave a portion of his estate to the crusade, and we are fortunate to be the beneficiary of his generous donation of $11,231.34.
Wilma H. Klein. Wilma was a retired teacher and principal from Tompkinsville, Kentucky. She helped pioneer instructional television and in 1957 did the first telecast in Kentucky. She loved music, travel, and spending time with family and friends. Wilma gifted the crusade with $13,333.29 from a percentage of the residuary of her estate.
Gary W. Martin. Gary was a Louisvillian and spent his entire career working at Kroger. He very generously chose the crusade to be the residuary beneficiary of his estate, totaling an astounding $1,485,382.66.
Elizabeth J. Jane McAdoo. Jane passed away at the age of 101. After many years of service, she retired from the accounting department at General Electric. She was a member of Second Presbyterian Church, the Women's Club of Louisville, and a Kentucky Colonel. Thankfully, she left a percentage of her net estate proceeds to the crusade in the amount of $88,796.43.
Mary Ann Parsons. Mary Ann was from Charlestown, Indiana, and passed away at the age of 93, leaving a percentage of her estate to the crusade. She was a lifelong farmer, raising sheep with her beloved dog Starsky. We are so thankful for Mary's generous donation of $41,648.54.
Shannon Catfish Rowe. A resident of Adair County, Shannon served as a constable for District 2, was on the Fair Board and an active member of the JCs. He was also a lifetime member of the Adair County Rescue Squad and loved the crusade. In his will, Shannon left half of his estate to the crusade. We are very thankful for his wonderful gift of $66,647.03.
Edith Edie Rowland. Edie left a specific bequest amount in her will to be given in memory of both Kenneth and Edie Rowland. Ken was her husband of 53 years and former longtime Louisville news anchor, including several years at WHAS 11. They were both very engaged in the community and are truly missed. We thank Edie for her bequest of $5,000.
Doris Marie Stonska. Doris was a native Louisvillian and lifelong member of St. Gabriel Catholic Church. An avid gardener, she loved daylilies and received many awards for her expansive garden. The WHAS Crusade for Children is the honored recipient of a specific bequest amount of $5,000 from Doris.
Mark S. Tarman. Mark passed away at the age of 61 following a courageous year-long battle with lung cancer. He was a longtime employee of Standard Gravure. He saw firsthand his cousin helped by the crusade throughout her childhood and wanted to ensure their good works continue for other children. Mark's wonderful gift of $20,000 will definitely help make that happen.
Larissa Bonnie Vanderwedge. From Radcliffe, Kentucky, Bonnie lived to the age of 97. She had 7 children, 15 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren. In her will, Bonnie chose a specific bequest amount to be left to the crusade. We cherish Bonnie's legacy gift of $1,000 to help the children.
You knew that Brooke and I were going to have to duck into the classroom to see where all the magic happens. Your donations to the WHAS Crusade for Children are impacting the lives of children every day in these classrooms. We're joined now by Sadie Jaggers and Melissa Powell with Vision Services here at the school. So Melissa, the basic question is, what does the Vision team do here?
Well, Terry, at Churchill Park, our students have a wide range of visual conditions and vision needs, and as teachers of the visually impaired, it's our job to support them in using what vision they have by adapting materials in their classrooms or providing items that reach them through different sensory modalities. This can include things like adaptive toys that have lights and music and movement, or we may adapt classroom materials tactually so that they can feel and touch items, or we may just provide sensory experiences like our tactile book kits that bring literature to our kids through using different sensory channels.
That's fantastic. Like we said, the magic happens in here, right, Brooke?
Yeah, Sadie, let's talk about just how important that grant money is toward the Vision team.
Yes, the objects, the sensory items, the things that we use have to be adapted to our students because of their low vision or blindness. And because of this, it costs more money. So something that would normally cost, $50, when it's marketed towards blind or visually impaired or special needs, it might cost $400. So without the Crusade money, we literally would not be able to afford any of the items we use on a daily basis.
And that is so important, just getting a little sneak peek behind us of what goes on at Churchill Park. Thank you so much, Melissa and Sadie, for being here and for making such a difference to these kids. Since 1954, donations to the annual Crusade Telethon have been helping children just like those you see here at Churchill Park. This year, we collected $5.8 million for the 72nd Crusade for Children, and during these last 72 years, over $222 million have been raised to help children with identified needs. Now let's take a look at another local school that's putting your generous donations to great use.
So today was just going through the past week.
We get started on our day.
And then I ready lesson.
We always make time for reading and math and writing. You are going to pour the creamer. Then on Fridays,
Good job.
we start bright and early on filling coffee orders. You want to start with the bacon?
Yeah.
And our cooking.
All right.
I'm Brittany Allen, and I am a special education teacher here at Borden Junior Senior High School.
2.
My students are part of an intensive special education program here at Borden. I send out an electronic coffee order form to the staff of both the junior, senior high, and the elementary school.
The strong coffee.
And then Friday morning, we have everything set up, and the kids fill those orders. So you need 2 pumps of this. We have hot coffee, iced coffee, different types of teas, syrups and creamers. And then a different set of kiddos go and deliver those orders to the teachers.
I enjoy doing coffee orders because it's fun, and I get to hang out with my friends, and I get to deliver to teachers. My name is Addison Span from Borden High School, and I'm a freshman.
Thank you.
My favorite part is to deliver the coffees. It's teaching me to take money from customers and give money back to customers.
I have a 5. Would you have change?
Yes.
All right.
Addie is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. She also has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. My name is Sashua Cleveland, and I'm Addie's mom.
There you go.
It's amazing. This is a wonderful program they have here. They're getting the life skills. I feel like they're really preparing her for the future to be independent.
Thank you so much.
This is what it's like to have a job. These small, minute details are part of everyday jobs, one slice at a time. We fix different types of food on Fridays. I always make sure that we get a wide range of kitchen skills. So we might use the microwave, the stove.
Those of you think they're about done?
Yep.
Today we fixed breakfast burritos. The stove was donated by the Crusade for Children, and so this year the Crusade has granted us a new fridge that we are excited about.
Close that.
This is wonderful, what these students are learning every day, what they're doing.
And now you press the green start.
My name is Charles Gardner. I'm the principal here at Borden Junior Senior High School.
Allie, this is Mr. Smith's right in here. Okay.
To anyone who donates money, if you've ever questioned where that money goes, see what these students are doing. See the skills they're learning.
You are so fancy. Thank you.
There is not any place like the Crusade for Children. It has benefited my child.
You have blown me away with the pouring of the creamers and the pouring of the coffee. I wholeheartedly believe I am right where God wants me to be. I'm press start, doing what he wants me to do. Joseph, where's our pen? This means everything to me, to be able to be supported by the Crusade for Children, which ultimately means the community supports this program, which is amazing.
If you want to see more stories like that and keep up with other Crusade content year-round, check out all of our social media pages and platforms. Here's the Crusade for Children's Marketing Director, Deandra Jackson. She's got plenty more.
I want to invite everyone to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and YouTube. Just search for WHAS Crusade for Children on any of these platforms and follow us for great content. There's always something new on our pages, including inspirational and uplifting videos and photos of children who have been helped by your donations, as well as information about family-friendly events hosted by fire departments and other groups. Remember to like and share our post. Together, we can make life better for the kids.
Well, we are joined now by Catherine Ward, one of the amazing teachers here at Churchill Park, and Principal Chrissy Lee, talking to Catherine first about why you love coming to a place like this when you see all the magic happening behind us.
Churchill Park is seriously just the most special place. I always knew I wanted to be a special ed teacher, but to get so lucky to work at a place like this and get to come in and make such an impact in these children's lives and in the lives of their whole families. I feel like the work that we do here, that's awesome, Miles. Good job, buddy. Goes so much beyond what happens at school between the hours of 8 and 3. We're able to connect with their families, connect with the students, get them the resources we need, and make sure they're having the best quality of life. I mean, there's no other job where you can laugh as much as I do here, and that's truly a blessing.
It's the lifeline here, Terry, for a lot of families.
And Chrissy, boss. Yeah. You have angels like Catherine and all these other teachers we've seen today, too. It's amazing the staff you've put here, but it all comes down to also the help from donations. Tell me about how the impact the donations have from the Crusade.
The Crusade donations have a huge impact on us here. We're celebrating our 50th year in education and working with students with disabilities this year. And the Crusade, being around for 73 years, has helped us since the very beginning purchase materials, supplies, equipment for our students that help them to be independent as possible, helps with their communication and being able to access things in the environment that maybe they wouldn't be able to have without the Crusade's donations.
I think A. That's good job, Andre. You did it. You did it. Good job, Andre.
We see a lot of joy in the faces of your students, too, so this is a heck of a great experience for them every day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They come through, and I don't know how you find all these great teachers, but good for you for putting together this team.
We're really lucky. We're very lucky.
Well, that's pretty phenomenal. We appreciate you, Catherine, and Christy, and everybody else on the crew here. We're going to head back now to the gym and say farewell from Churchill Park School. It's been great. That feels good. That's so nice. So nice to get love at school. Chrissy, I guess it's this way at school every day, right?
Every day. We're
all the energy is so good.
All the time.
We just want to thank you for allowing the Crusade for Children to step in here, show off your beautiful school and all your beautiful students. So we appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you all for being here today. We love that you guys are here with us. We appreciate everything that Crusade does for us and JCPS as a whole, and we love you guys being here.
Awesome.
And we want to thank everyone watching and listening today as we close out this year's show. You can be a hero and change a child's life. Your legacy gift to the Crusade for Children Endowment ensures a financial future for all of our children.
It's time.